Welcome to this episode of Q&A with Liturgy Man. I'm Taylor Burton-Edwards, Liturgy Man, your Director of Worship Resources with Discipleship Ministries of the United Methodist Church. I am your apportionment dollars at work to help you strengthen worship and the leadership of worship where you are. Today we continue in our summer series on worship and copyright. And in this second installment of the three-part series, we're going to focus on the two kinds of licenses that our churches are most likely to be using. Those are reproduction licenses and streaming licenses. Reproduction licenses allow you to make physical copies of copyrighted music for congregational singing, or to make electronic copies for projection of copyrighted works. They do not cover the ability to make copies of choral music or instrumental music that the congregation is not singing, or instrumental arrangements of that music, unless the license you purchase specifically allows you to make some exceptions in that case. They also do not cover the rights to make copies of any of that music for the purpose of rehearsal. The reason for the copies has to be congregational singing in the course of worship. There are two major providers in the United States, and as you're thinking about what you might do, you want to think about what publishers are you most likely to be using in worship, and therefore which license would be most helpful for your particular setting. Two major providers are CCLI, which has a very large catalog, but has a particular focus on modern or contemporary worship music in the last 25 to 30 years. And then OneLicense.net, which tends to cover more standard hymns. GIA music, for example, is also under OneLicense.net. So take a look carefully at which publishers are available to you when you need to reproduce the words or the music of copyrighted texts and tunes for worship, for congregational singing, and make your choice. Maybe some churches will choose both to cover exactly what fits your needs the best. I need to say this too. Reproduction means reproduction, and specifically sort of print kinds or projection, image kinds of reproduction. It does not necessarily include the right to make audio copies of the music or video copies of the music that you are using without purchasing additional licensing that does that. You can purchase the standard CCLI license does include a mechanical license that allows you to make audio copies for congregants who aren't there and purposes like that. OneLicense does not include that in its licensing program. Second kind of license, streaming license. This is a license that covers the use of the materials that are in those catalogs when you are live streaming a worship service over the internet. Some licenses will allow you to do that for only a period of time, keep the archive up there for only a period of time. Others will do more indefinitely. You need to read the fine print. There are three different providers of streaming licenses. Again, both CCLI and OneLicense.net will provide streaming licenses as an add-on to your CCLI or OneLicense basic license if you wish to add that option. But again, they only cover the things that are in their catalog. There's another option for a streaming license which has a much larger catalog, including many secular songs, and that one is called Christian Copyright Solutions. So again, take a look at your options for streaming licenses between CCLI and OneLicense.net and Christian Copyright Solutions. See what works best for the economics and the needs of your particular congregation, and follow specifically the requirements that each provides, both for how you post the use of licenses and for how you report your use of the copyrighted materials within their catalogs each time. Hope this has been helpful. Remember, you can always contact me here on this page. Just drop me a line on this page, through email, worship@umcdiscipleship.org, or through our UMC Worship Facebook page. May the peace of Christ be always with you.